Grumpy INTJ is back with the Grumpy Bear. Okay, today I'd like to talk about how much INTJs hate brown-nosers. It happened when I was in graduate school. All the textbooks were in English and most of the students were really terrible in English. Me? I was just getting by. Strangely, the number of the students was way higher than it was supposed to be. The school must have accepted more students for money. So most of us were not really qualified. My English was kind of better than that of others, but still, I spent a lot of time preparing for classes. So you could imagine how hard it would have been for the other students. So most of them just screwed up their presentations. The presenters didn't know what they were saying, and the class understood nothing, and no professors actually gave any feedback. I think I was in the wrong college major, so it feels like I was wasting many years, but I was really motivated to study in graduate school. So I was really angry because the school accepted unqualified students for money. I didn't want to waste any more time and money. Then it happened in one class. We had a new professor, a Korean, who said she had gotten her degree in Germany. She said that on the first day of class. Well, I wasn't really fond of her the minute she introduced herself, not because she was too proud when she said that. So I kept telling myself that first impressions might not count. But as time passed, I was getting more convinced that my impression was right. She showed us some magic tricks, in class, which I wasn't interested in at all. I didn't even want to bother to pretend to act interested. Yeah, of course, the rest of the students were nice. They were like, wow, great. And she seemed genuinely happy to see them laughing and clapping. And I was like, seriously? Okay. Is it kind of German style? Hello, what are you doing? I didn't pay tuition for your stupid show. Then, okay, one day, one student stood in front of the class and started her presentation. Unlike the other students, she seemed very confident. And that makes me feel kind of nervous. I smelled something fishy. Okay, at the beginning, she said she consulted a dissertation written by a very highly regarded scholar who studied in Germany. Okay, can you guess? The minute she said that, I knew it was the professor's. It must have taken the students months translating a paragraph. So there was no way they could have spent time. There was no way they could spend time consulting other journals. Even if you did, you wouldn't say something like that unless you have to let people know about it. Then why would you do that? I looked at the professor as soon as the student said that because I wanted to see what her reaction would be. I wished I was wrong. The professor was looking at the student with a big smile on her face, and she asked whose dissertation it was. Yeah, and that was a real jaw-dropping moment. The student looked surprised, as if she didn't see that coming. And she flipped her books and stuff to find the name of the writer. All of a sudden, she found out who the writer was, and she paused for a second, and she seemed really shocked and said, it's the professor's. Wow. Is it possible she didn't know the name of the highly regarded scholar who studied in Germany? I don't think so. I looked around to see if anybody knew what's going on, but no one seemed to understand except me. Everyone seemed so amazed by this seemingly pure coincidence. Everyone was starting to laugh. Oh, It was purely, I didn't know kind of laugh. And the professor looked so happy. I was the only person that could see right through her. She had been acting all along. Well, you would say she happened to come across the dissertation while she was looking for something else in the library. Of course, I disagree. I bet she tried to find the professor's books in the first place and she said that on purpose. Yeah, funny. I don't remember anything about her presentation. I would remember if it had been good. The only thing I remember is her playing the innocent, the professor gloating, and the rest of the students laughing and clapping without knowing what's really going on. I feel frustrated when something like this happens. It feels so left out when I'm the only person to know what's going on. I understand if she wanted to make a good impression, but she didn't need to pretend. She could have said she found the professor's dissertation and it was really helpful. Why would she need to act? I still don't understand. I think they match really well. One person is kind of shallow, kind of snobbish. The other one is a brown noser. Yeah, so good for them. So that's why INTJs are really struggling here. You know, brown nosing is a very kind of a big part of your social life here. So and INTJs are not really good at it. Actually, really poor at it. Okay, so that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for listening and hopefully I can see you next time. Bye.